Welcome back everybody to another video. I'm here with this BMW 320 something. It's got the all-wheel drive, the 4-cylinder turbo. We're gonna do some spark plugs today. I'm gonna take you through step by step. So like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Put things down in the comments to help me with this crappy algorithm, and let's get into it. Step one, pop your hood. We're using these laser iridiums. The part number is SILZKBR8D8S or 97506, one of the two. You need 4 of them. They should be pre-gapped around 30 to 32 thousandths is what I measured these at. So we're good. You're gonna need a 14 millimeter 12-point spark plug socket with the little rubber stuff inside, an extension, and a ratchet. We need to get this big cover off, so you're going to grab it. It has little rubber inserts. Pull it, and then pull it forward, take it off. Now you got this little heat thingy, same deal. Just pull this off, get it out of the way, try not to burn yourself. I'm gonna put a fan in here since it's really hot still. But here are your coils. 1, 2, 3, 4. And to undo these coils, you just flip this. It'll click, and then the plug will come off. So it's just, this is like one of the only good things BMWs actually like to do, is their connectors are pretty easy to deal with. So you just lift that up, and it pushes a connector off for you. You guys see anything wrong with this socket? Yeah, you can't read a number. So apparently it needs to be an ultra thin walled spark plug socket, because BMW wants you to go to the dealer, right? So apparently they sell these on Amazon. I don't know, I don't have time for that shit. So I grabbed another 14 mil deep socket, put it on a drill, spun it, grabbed my grinder with the sander disc, and just sanded it off until it would fit. So 14 millimeter 12-point super thin wall. Take your thin walled socket now, put it inside, jiggle it around, and just give it a little tug. It should come like that, not too hard. If it's super hard, then either your engine is very cold or your engine's very hot. You want to get it to the temp where you can like touch it without burning the crap out of yourself, and it should be warm to the touch. So this is what you need for the back spark plug. 6-inch extension. I just put a 3-inch, but if you had a bigger one, it's fine. Your socket, 3-inch U-joint, and then a big one to go to your ratchet. That's what you're gonna need. And I just use this to break it loose. Now I'm gonna use a hose to easily get the spark plug out and put the new one in. To get the back coil out, you're gonna lift it, and then you're going to tilt it towards over here, the passenger side wheel. So you're going to come up like this. It'll come up, and you tilt, 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 and then you bring it out like this through here, this area here. Then it's not so bad. Now you need to use the socket with a short extension first. You put that down in the hole, and it's almost lost forever. And then now we're gonna put our wobbly deal, universal joint. Put the universal joint and get it tilted. Then we can grab our long extension, plug it in here, and then have the ratchet like right here and get it out. Once you get this broken loose with the socket, get a piece of hose. This is 3/8 ID, inner diameter 3/8, and you push it in there, and then you can spin it out with the hose and pull it out without damaging it. I'm going to do the same thing to install the new one. I'm going to slide it on the hose, hand start it as far as I can get it before I try to even use a socket. take some anti-seize, and we're just going to put a little bit on the threads like that. And then now I'm going to go screw it in by hand. Twist it in with the hose. Now it's pretty much bottomed out because I don't feel it moving at all. Then we're going to put the socket. And we're going to do it by hand the rest of the way. And this is an aluminum head with a steel spark plug, so you don't want to kill the threads. So I don't even grab out here. I just sort of grab it here. If you're normal strength, just grab it like this, give it a little tug, and you're done. Like if you go out here, you know, you can, but you can actually over torque it, rip the threads too. So you're just gonna have to have experience. But if you give it a little snug, that's all it needs. Don't go crazy. You already have a thin walled socket, which is weaker. You have the aluminum head where the threads are weaker, so that's good enough torque. It's not gonna fall out. Time to put the coils back in. Get some dielectric grease. You wanna put some around the outside of the boot to help not stick, and some on the inside of the boot to help not stick to the plug, so these things will come off in the future. So you have this little indentation. That's what this thing goes into. So as you're putting it down, when you get to the spark plug, just wiggle, 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 and push. That way it goes down like that. And then we'll take this plug. The plugs want to face, you know, in the direction they want to face, so it'd be kind of hard. You could mess this up, but really, you have to be pretty dumb to forcefully put it in the wrong hole. So that's what my wife said. So, anyways, then you just push down the clip, wiggle and push, and that's it. It's done. We're just gonna do that to all the rest of the 4. Okay, we got all the coils back in. We just started it. Start it before you put the covers back on. Make sure it sounds good, and then just go through, double check, make sure all these are seated because they don't bolt down. But yeah, it looks seated. Everything looks good. Hopefully this video helped you out with your BMW and saved you some money, because the BMW service centers are stupid expensive. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Till next time, wrench on.